Hey, how's it going? Today's check-in on my progress towards establishing myself as a well-being speaker in 2018. And I've been thinking a lot today about the progress that I have made this year and how instrumental these videos have been in that process. In fact, I wrote an email to my list earlier on talking mainly about the preparation, some of the prep work I've been doing today for the UCL lecture I'm giving on Wednesday on their MSc Health, Wellbeing and Sustainability in Buildings. I have to keep repeating that so I can remember the name of it, the name of the course that I'll be presenting to. And I talked a little bit about how this had been my goal, and of course I have spoken about this in my emails in the past, but probably not for a while. And well, I figured it was probably about time that I mentioned it again, not just because I know from past experience how important it is to keep repeating what it is that I do, especially as I've made so many changes as I've evolved over the years to what I am doing now that I can't and shouldn't expect anybody to know what I'm doing unless I keep on telling people. I know that there are a lot of people who keep saying and probably think, how on earth do I make a living just writing emails? It's worthwhile every now and then just reminding people that this is what I do, because when I first launched my corporate wellbeing programs, probably 3 years ago now, I started getting serious with it after doing some stuff with Oxford City Council. I did some program delivery for them. That's got to be 3 or 4 years ago. So when I kind of launched this originally, I launched it to my email list. I told people on my email list, look, this is what I'm doing. And if anybody is in a company that has more than a passing interest in well-being, then I would love to be introduced to the people who can kind of make things happen and can actually get me to come in and speak in front of audiences where I can have an impact, where I can make a difference. And I haven't done that for a while, because actually that initial announcement, if you will, to my email list was the thing that launched me, because I got some really wonderful clients out of that, thanks to some of the people who were already on my list and already kind of knew, liked and trusted me and the things that I spoke about. So I figured I'd put it out there again today. But also, I believe that these videos in particular have been a really good way for me not only to stay accountable, but also to sort of document my progress, to document the ups and the downs along the way. And I've been open and honest with these videos the whole way through. Nothing's been, I'm always optimistic, and I'm always normally very highly motivated. But there have been many times that I've been quite frank about in these emails that I've got very frustrated. Things haven't gone the way I've wanted them to do. I've been frustrated is probably the best words to describe it, with the lack of communication and the speed at which things happen. But today, as I was reflecting on that, I really did start to feel that actually progress has been made. And I am a lot further forwards now than I was beginning of the year, obviously a lot further forwards than I was end of last year. And I kind of had that whole year ahead of me 11 months ago, where I was looking forwards and thinking, this is going to be easy. All I've got to do is just keep on talking about well-being, and I've got an agent, and people are going to be booking me, and I'll get word of mouth. And of course, that has happened, but just on such a small scale compared with what I'd expected and hoped. So now, as I look back at that, I've got to be very careful that I don't look back at it and think to myself, well, I've not achieved anything, because I have. And I have also, and this is the key thing for me now, because as I said at the beginning of this video, that my goal this year was to establish myself as a motivational wellbeing speaker. And that is what I believe I have achieved. So I may not have given as many talks or workshops or seminars or worked with as many clients and audiences as I would have liked to have done this year. But I do feel, and I've experienced this recently when somebody has asked me what I do, and I say, I'm a wellbeing speaker, I'm a motivational speaker. And I lead with that now. I say I'm a coach as well, and I'm an author. I run online programs, but I'm a speaker. And is that ownership of that identity as this is who I am. That's the thing that makes me feel like, yeah, you know what, I have established myself, even if it's just establishing myself in my own mind and partially in the minds of other people as well. And today and over the last few days, in amongst the rejections and the setbacks that I've almost come to not expect, but certainly haven't had the same sort of disastrous knock-on effect to my mindset as they perhaps have done in months gone by. In amongst all of that, over the last few days and today, there have been these glimmers of hope, these nudges forwards, these indications that actually this is working, and I have got interest. I have got people who are looking to bring me in, who believe that maybe I can make a difference in the well-being and the performance of the workforce. So I had one of those indications today where I've been invited to come in and speak to the powers that be at one of the companies that I'm interested in speaking with and working with in the new year with my blend of workshop and online delivery. So I'm going to go up to Near Banbury on Thursday to have a conversation there as well. So I'm not where I thought I would be, but in many ways I'm a lot further ahead than I've given myself credit for in terms of what's been going on up here as well. There's my check-in for today. I have spent a lot of time today prepping for the UCL gig on Thursday. I'll be spending more time tomorrow, and I'll update on that as well, because there's been some interesting things, that kind of thought processes that I've gone through during this experience that I'd like to share on one of these videos too. So that's me for tonight, and I'll check in again tomorrow. Bye for now.